Only Human Radio.
I'm sure it's all very amusing for you, Gary, yes. Well, I'm sure it's hysterical. As if it's not bad enough being stuck on the Newman 480 for months on end. Now I go to the toilet, shut the door behind me and find out you've installed a digital combination lock, so I'm now locked in. Yeah, hysterical. Yeah, and then even worse, when I turned around, I can see that Phil Goodall's in here sitting on the throne halfway through delivering his captain's log. Morning, Phil.
Morning.
So, yes, Gary, if you wouldn't mind looking around for that combination, it would be appreciated, and give us a call back. Yeah, all right, speak to you soon. Oh, dear me. Yeah, morning, Phil. It wasn't quite the place I wanted to find you. I was wondering where you've been for months on end.
Yeah, it's been one hell of a captain's log.
It certainly has, isn't it? So, well, it looks like we're stuck in here, you and I, for the whole episode in the toilet of the Newman 480. Andy's sitting on the captain's chair outside, steering the ship, fortunately, but he's trapped out there, and we're trapped in here, Phil.
Yeah, it's been a total disaster.
It has, isn't it? End-to-end disaster. So the one saving grace is, luckily, this is where Andy stores all the VHS cassettes from previous episodes. That is a bit of luck, isn't it? Isn't that a bit of luck? So if you look
fantastic.
Just right next to the toilet where you're sat now, Phil, there should be a big stack of cassettes.
Yeah, there is. There is a big stack of cassettes. Amazing.
That is handy. And also, this is where Gary keeps his old telly, by strange coincidence. Quite what he keeps an old telly in his toilet for, I really don't know. But anyway, that's the way it is. So if you pull the first cassette off the top there, what have we got?
We've got...
Is that, well, I can vaguely see it from here. Is that Komyoun? I think it is.
Is it Komyoun? It is Komyoun.
I think
fantastic.
It is Komyoun, the process. That was, well, I tell you what, it looks like this might be Andy's stack of VHS cassettes from...
Brilliant. It sounds like a good opportunity to do a special.
It certainly does, Phil, doesn't it? By strange coincidence. Well, why don't we do that? So this is Komyoun, the process from Series 2, Episode 2, Andy's Master Blaster from then. Why don't we pop the cassette in, Phil, and see what happens?
Right, I'm popping it in.
All right, and the cassette.
Komyoun, the process.
Oh, wow. Komyoun, the process. Well, that was a great find for the first VHS cassette there, Phil, wasn't it?
Wasn't it fabulous? It was great the first time round.
It was.
It seems better now.
Yeah, well, I've had an epiphany.
I hope you've wiped it up.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
It's more of an ass blast of Shit's Creek, if you ask me.
Oh, dear me. Has anybody found that combination yet? No, I don't think we have not had a call back from Gary either. Well, I've been fiddling around with the code for 10 minutes and Phil's putting his date of birth forward and backward and we still can't seem to get out. I'll tell you what, Phil, I think we're going to have to pick another cassette out of the pile.
Hold on, let's have a look around here. Yeah, here's one here. This looks good. I think it's Equinox. Solomon is a cup.
Oh, that is a cracker. If I remember rightly, that was from Series 1, Episode 10.
Right, it was a cracker.
It was a cracker. I'll tell you what, grab that, stick it in the VHS, let's play, let's see what happens.
No problem. And it goes without touching its toes.
Equinox. Solomon is a cup.
From the nether regions of a dumb dungeon, I traveled on a dark road with dragon's blood and Aki pods on my white buck. I parked in the lot and boarded. The coach then succumbed to an active massage of dogs and branches falling from the mountain's top. Emmanuel, 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 Emmanuel. This world just makes me sick. 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 This boy just makes me sick. This boy just makes me sick. This girl just makes me sick. This girl just makes me sick.
What I speak is no abuse, sound right reasoning taught by Tehuti. Amubi, the hermetics of Hermes. The law of the universe navigates us on our journeys. I came here giving you all what you want so you can learn to want what I have to give. Now it's full time for the world, get up off their brains and find out who Horus really is. Came here as the Tammuz, don't be confused. Who you know as the Christ. The consciousness is so megalithic, unpredictable like rolling dice. Prepare yourself. Your time and feasting on greatness, appealing knowledge is to be fixed. Prepare yourself for the X, it's all in the mix. It's in your DNA, helix. My father, supreme being, Osiris. Seated with my mother, goddess, who is Isis. Horus is son of the supreme of the crisis. And Gabriel, the holy soul, recognize this. My collective memory, recall knowledge, priceless. The guru and the soul fats, no see a life this. Cherub and the seraphims, Aluums, the Halloweens. Horror appointed by the Almighty. With my might, I'm uplifted the quadiety. Full time for the world, know who the real Messiah be. Tell it to them. Bamba Clara, ready. Pick me up. Tell them all the kind of secrets. Hey man, this up? But let me go ahead and finish off for the first one, then man, we don't mix it, man.
That was Equinox, Solomon is a cup. Tell you what, this is a bit of a treat, this is. I wasn't expecting to have quite so much fun trapped in a toilet with you, Phil.
No, it's very cosy as well.
It is, and when I said this was a Master Blaster special, I think you've misinterpreted it slightly, so could you just pass that air freshener over?
Oh, blasting hell.
Deary me. Well, I tell you what, let's get past this quickly, shall we? What's next in the pile of VHS cassettes? That top one there, I don't think should be there, Phil. I think that's one from your private collection, Leathernuns from Mars. If you want to put that one to the side and then pick the next one.
Right, it's let's have a look here. Is this a group, or is it just some sort of engine tuning company? Rayspark Industries.
Well, it could be
Oh,
both.
it is a
couldn't
group. Yeah, it is a group because they've got a track called The Shuffle. That was a good one, wasn't it? I remember that.
That was an absolute belter, it was an absolute cracker, that one. These are all Andy's Master Blasters, you know. They're all. We've got a series of classic tunes here.
Yeah, they've all been through the Andy filter, and they've got to be good. They've got to be top notch.
Absolutely, exactly that. So we're talking about top notch. Let's put your other cassette back on the top pile of your special ones over there, Phil, and then stick this one in the cassette player if you would.
In it goes.
Pop it in the slot.
Rayspark Industries. Shuffle.
Wow, that was Rayspark Industries Shuffle. I'd forgotten how good some of these were.
They're absolutely fun. I'm glad we found this pile of cassettes because, you know, we're getting a chance now to have a listen at some of our old faves.
Quite nice, this fella. I think we ought to spend more time in the toilet together. We ought to have a go at getting out of here as well, trying to have a go at this door. Can you pass me that spanner? That's not a spanner film. It's the same shape. I'll tell you what.
Specially angled.
Oh, for a tightened nut. What's the next one on the top of your VHS pile there?
Hajimemashite, watashi wa filled desu dozo yoroshiku. It is Yosi Horikawa.
Thank goodness for that.
Japanese for you there.
That was
and this track is Summer in 1987, which was fabulous in Tokyo then. Fabulous.
What was your bit of Japanese you said there, Phil? Was it repeatable?
Hajimemashite, how do you do? Dozu Rosku. Watashi wa, my name is Phil Des. Thank you very much.
That's excellent. Do you want to hear my German?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ich habe einen großen Fernsehapparatus. That's all I know. I have a large television set. Very, very useful. I've used that a number of times in conversation.
You've been looking at the other pile of DVDs or tapes, haven't you? The other pile of tapes. I could tell that with that accent. Good, yeah.
Right, I tell you what, I think this was from Series 2, Episode 1, if I'm correct, Phil.
Good grief, yes. Only just a few weeks ago, but very welcome to hear it again.
Absolutely. So this is Yosi Horikawa, Summer in 1987. Plop it in the slot.
It's going in. It's gone. It's disappeared.
Oh.
Yosi Horikawa, Summer in 1987.
Wow, that was Yosi Horikawa, Summer in 1987. I thoroughly enjoyed that, almost as much as I enjoyed your Japanese there, Phil. That was superb.
I know, it's a bit of a shocker, that one, wasn't it? You weren't expecting that.
Well, I don't think you were
Well-
either, because you can't speak any Japanese, and you woke up this morning with that sentence stuck in your head. So I don't know what on earth was going on overnight.
Yeah, weird.
Extraordinary. Right, okay, so I tell you what, why don't we have a little fiddle around in your pile again? Yeah, I don't mean your piles, I mean your pile of VHS cassettes.
Yeah, I've got hemorrhoids, piles of them. Oh my goodness, look what I've got here. Can you believe it? This is a Master Blaster and a half. It's the Gene Stealers Murder in the Car Park.
Oh, do you know what? This is possibly my favourite Master Blaster of them all. I shouldn't say that.
Fantastic. No, but it is a good one, isn't it?
It is an absolute belter. If I remember correctly, this starts off as, what's the word, turd? Which is perfectly timed for you sitting on the toilet there, Phil. So anyway, let's plop it on. Do you want to stick it in the cassette hole?
I'm putting it in.
Here we go. Gene Stealers Murder in the Car Park.
Gene Stealers. Murder in the Car Park.
What's the word, turd? Hey, do you also drive a boat car? Like, you gave me a ride in a car that was also a boat? No, man, I don't have a boat car. I don't know what you're talking about. Man, this must be like parallel universe night. You know that cat that was just in here? Just ran out the door? But he comes up to the counter, you know, and I say, what's the word, turd? And he lays down this burrito and he kind of looks at me, kind of stares at me, and he says, I have recently returned from the valley of the shadow of death. I'm ravenously breathing in all the odors and essences of life. I came to break a mortal religion. I remember everything. Looking back, that's all that really mattered. I said, if you're going to microwave that burrito, I want you to poke holes in the plastic wrapping because they explode. And I'm tired of cleaning up your little burrito doings. You dig me?
Wow, Gene Stealers, Murder on the Car Park. That is an absolutely storming song.
What a stormer.
It was. It was a proper stormtrooper, I'll say, as we're in space.
That was a series 1 job, wasn't it?
I think it was. I think that was
Yeah.
series 1, episode 8. I
12.
think.
Was it?
Oh,
right.
well, it was on 12 as well because that was the Christmas special. You're absolutely right. God,
yes.
your memory's good.
Yeah, blimey, I did the Christmas special. That's why.
You did indeed.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where it was from. Right, and now we've got. Well, I don't know what's on the top of your pile. Have you tried that flush handle yet? I wonder if that's got anything to do with the lock on the door. Whether the two are combined, whether it will auto unlock as soon as you press the flusher.
Here we go. Anything happening?
Strange.
What's that going outside the porthole, George?
Is that your Mars bar for lunch?
I thought it was the rings of Uranus.
Oh, Phil, you got in with the Uranus
I've
joke.
given you one of your own jokes. There. I've delivered one of your own jokes.
Well, I see, when you said we were going to fly around Uranus looking for Klingons, I didn't quite realise that's what you meant. Anyway, so what's the next one at the top of your pile?
Andy's so going to kill us for this. Right. The next one on top of my pile, I.O., it's off to work we go, Black Diamond.
Oh, I.O. Black
I.O.
Diamond. This is a cracker. And this has got this is sampled off a gospel piece, I think this is. It's a superb piece
love
of music, this. Yeah, it is honestly an excellent piece of music. Right, well, let's pop it in the slot. It's I.O. Black Diamonds. Do you want to pop the cassette in, Phil?
Yeah, let's pop it in. In it goes.
Black Diamond.
Only Human Radio.
And many there be that go in thereat. This train is known as the Black Diamond Express train to hell. Sin is the engineer, pleasure is the headlight, and the devil is the conductor. I see the Black Diamond as she starts off for hell. The bell is ringing, hellbound, hellbound. The devil cries out, all aboard for hell. First station, the trumpet bill. Stop there and all the trumpets get on board. Have a big crowd down there drinking Trump Steady. Some drinking Shenny, some drinking moonshine, some drinking White Mule and Red Horse. All you drunkards, you got to go to hell on the Black Diamond train. The Black Diamond starts off for hell now. Next station is Liars Avenue. Wait there and let all the liars get on board. Have big crowd liars down there. Have some smooth liars, some unreasonable liars, some professional liars, some bare-faced liars, some ungodly liars, some big liars, some little liars, some go to bed lying, get up lying, lie all day, lie on you and lie on me. A big crowd of liars, you gotta go to hell on the Black Diamond train. Next station is the Seawolville. Wait there and all the seamen get on board. Some of you been to Seawolville, they've been since you've been a while. Train this evening.
checking, trying to track down leads, no matter how far afield they took them. This, tonight, is our report. We frankly admit that we don't know whether flying saucers actually exist. We've never seen one. We are going to bring you the facts at hand. world was questioned by military intelligence.
Only Human Radio.
Wow, that was I.O. Black Diamond. Now, I said earlier on, Gene Stealers was probably my favourite out of the night. I don't know, though. That Black Diamond is such a great song.
Oh, marvellous. I tell you what, Pegsy, he knows how to filter these Master Blasters out. He always picks crackers, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. To be fair, he's got a bit of an ear for it. Just a little bit of something special. Yeah. Then he pops it in and he gets one every episode. But that was an absolute stormer. Do you know what? Sadly, our time's coming to an end, Phil, in the toilet together.
Oh, no.
I know. So we're coming up to our last song.
Let's see if there is a... Hold on. Last song. Let's just see if there's a tape left.
Oh, Christ, I hope so.
Hey, you wouldn't believe it. This is incredible. It's... just when you think it can't get any better, it's Martin Christie.
Oh.
Day of the Oligarchs.
Oh, now that is a little bit special. Now,
it is
I'm going to change my mind again and say this is my favourite.
Yeah, well, it's got a bit of a vocal performance in there.
It has. Whoa, 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 whoa. That one. I think it is.
Yeah. Yeehaw! It's fantastic. It's like you're sat on the front of the old porch with a bit of grass in your teeth in Russia. It's
in
amazing.
Russia, yeah, it is exactly that. And I tell you, well, whilst this is on, Phil, I think we have to have one last fiddle around with that combination lock because Gary's not phoning us back clearly. And if we're in here much longer, Andy's going to get very worried. So, right, let's pop the cassette in. And whilst we're doing that, we'll get the bag of tools out and see what we can do. Stick it in the slot,
okay.
Phil.
Let's give it a go. In it goes into the slot.
Lovely.
Martin Christie, Day of the Oligarchs.
Let me tell you a little story. Happened long time ago, when the people were swept aside by the laws of the land. Whoa, 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 whoa. But you know, the whip cracks away. You know, the whip cracks away. And on the first day of the oligarchs, the ruling elite created workers. And on the second day of the oligarchs, the ruling elite created money. And on the third day of the oligarchs, the ruling elite created banks. And on the fourth day of the oligarchs, the ruling elite created warfare. And I believe that all of these things never last. Cast aside a stranger from your distant past. Call aside an offering of everything you know. Oh, oh. Can't believe in difference or where you need to go. Let me tell you another story. Happened more recently, when the people were unable to vote in a referendum. Whoa, 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 whoa. But you know, the whip cracks away. You know, the whip cracks away.
Only Human Radio.
That was Martin Christie, Day of the Oligarchs. What a fantastic thing to end off on. What a lovely time we've had in this toilet, Phil.
Yeah, I'm just glad that we could, with all the technical difficulties we've had, I'm glad that we could piece together such a fantastic array of, Andy's favourite Master Blasters.
Indeed. I tell you what, might be worth a try, if we put in all of the episode numbers that we've played tonight, so as I'm reading these out, if you could put these into the combination lock, and let's see if we can get that door unlocked. So, kicking off tonight, we had Komyoun, The Process, Series 2, Episode 2, Phil. Then we followed up with Equinox, Solomon is a Cup, Series 1, Episode 10, Phil. And we had Rayspark Industries, Shuffle, that was Series 1, Episode 9, Phil. Then we had Yosi Horikawa, Summer in 1987, superb song, that was Series 2, Episode 1. Then we had Gene Stealers, Murder on the Car Park, possibly my favourite of the night, Series 1, Episode 8. Then we had I.O. Black Diamond, Series 1, Episode 7. I don't know, though, that might be. And then finally, we finished off with Martin Christie, Day of the Oligarchs. Ooh, could be that one, though. And that was Series 1, Episode 6. Have you got all those numbers in the lock there, Phil?
Yeah, you were a bit fast. But
Luckily, they call you Fast Fingers Good.
I'm a bit slow. But yeah, I can't believe it. There's been a blast of warm air and we seem to be out.
Well, thanks for that blast of warm air. And if you wouldn't mind flushing before we leave the room as well, that would be appreciated by all, I think, Phil. It's been an absolute pleasure, Phil. Wow, what a lovely time we've had playing these VHS cassettes.
Oh, it's been fabulous. A blast from the past, yet a shot into the future at the same time.
Crikey. Listen to that. Look, there's Andy over there on the bridge. Right, we'd better go and say hello. We'll see you all next time. Back to normality. Phil might be popping in to join us again. Who knows what will happen? Andy will certainly be back, and we'll clean that toilet out for next time, I think, Phil, shan't we? Right, anyway, we'll blast off again. Good night, all. Good night, Phil. Been lovely seeing you.
And you, Jules. Ta-da. Ta-da, Andy, wherever you are.
Ta-da. Stay safe.
Only